Okay, I just had to make this video because this is absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So basically, this is a Cub Cadet Pro Z 100 with the regular steering wheel, not the, it's still a zero turn, but not the traditional zero turn setup. But the drive belt, which here's the old one, drive belt, kept on slipping off the drive gear or pulley, whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, well, I've already messed with this. I don't think it should be that hard to do this. And boy, was I wrong. So basically to do this, you have to drop this, which is no big deal. That's pretty easy. It's just the bolt down there. You drop that. Then you gotta take this little cage off. Again, one bolt. Not a big deal. The problem becomes when you get to the actual tensioning mechanism and the stuff to keep the belt on. So this piece right here, that pulley's not that hard, but what it's attached to, if I can find it, this piece right here, that bolt right there. So that bolt comes down through the top and it sits right in front of the battery, and you have to, basically it's just like a regular nut and bolt. It's not captured, it's not anything. They could have helped you out and made it captured, so then you don't have to have something on the top holding it while you try to loosen it, the bolt here. But no, it just free spins, you know, whatever. Then of course, you know, there's always the struggle with getting the springs on and on after everything's attached. That's a big problem. But the other big problem is with these pulleys here on the transmissions. And if you look on the right side of the screen right now, you can see that the belt has this little post that's coming down in front of it. So there's one on that side, and then there's one on this side. The one on this side, again, it's near the battery, easy to get to. And honestly, I took this bolt out by mistake. I thought it was this post, but it's not. It was this post. And I had no clue until I was putting the belt back on that, oh, there was two posts doing that. So, and this is the same on the other side. But to get to this bolt right here is the most ridiculous design I have ever come across. And I shouldn't really be surprised. But, so I came up here, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, there's a bolt right down here. Right there, actually. And I was like, okay, well, that must be it. So I took that bolt out. No, it wasn't. So then I'm like, okay, well, then it's got to be somewhere around the chair. Like, do they really expect me to take this whole chair off? And so I was looking around, and I'm like, oh, there's this little thing right here. So you open this up, and you gotta blindly go down with your long socket, hope that you hit the thing, but then you also do not. Again, it's not captured. You could pull that bolt all the way out. And if you pull that bolt all the way out, I mean, good luck to you getting it back in, because, again, you're going in blind. There's other holes down in there for drainage and all sorts of stuff, so it's hard to tell what's the hole that you need and the bolt that you want. And yeah, and actually I got a 14 millimeter socket stuck down in there. I'll get it eventually with a magnet, but it's just like, seriously, guys? Like, you couldn't come up with a better place or a better position or anything like that, or design it just a little bit better? No. It's okay. We'll just have a blind bolt that if it comes out, you're basically screwed and you're spending, 8 hours just trying to get the darn bolt back in. Like, it's just ridiculous, the stuff that you got to do sometimes to fix this stuff. And it's like, no wonder repair shops charge you so much, because, even if you're skilled, even if you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter. That it still takes forever, because you're going to run into, you're not going to get good at blindly grabbing a bolt and doing that. And then, once you get all of it loose, you then got to get the belt on, and then you got to get the belt on and get those posts tightened back down again, while making sure that the belt doesn't come off the pulley while you're trying to do that. So it's like you gotta kind of come to the side here. So you have your ratchet, you have your hand up here, working on that, and then you have your hand down here, right up into here, trying to, make sure that the belt is staying on, and you're like just grabbing this whole mower. Like, it's like they don't try and repair their own stuff, and I think that's the case, and they really just don't care. So, and I gotta tell you, if this belt doesn't last very long, I'm gonna lose my mind. So we'll see. But yeah, I just had to make a video on this. It is insane, the design on this. I mean, I love this mower because it's a commercial grade mower that I got at retail price, because it's used. It's a 2016 model. But it had less than 200 hours on it. So this thing's got so much time left on it. And like everything can be repaired on it. The hydrostatic transmissions can be repaired, unlike the, commercial or the non-commercial ones. They can't be really repaired. And great motor on it. Like, it's a great machine. But it's just like, why did some of these choices of design are just so ridiculous. So, yeah, that's my rant. It's just been working on this for 2 days, slowly over time, just trying to get this thing working again, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then there'll be an end of this video of me just melting it down for scrap. But yeah, all right. Well, if you've had similar experiences, leave a comment down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.